Tonight we welcome the Jewish holiday of Passover. And this celebration is one of opening our doors. Towards the beginning of the Seder, we lift matzah, this unleavened bread, and we say, "Let all who are hungry come and eat." And towards the end of the Seder, we open our doors for a great prophet, Elijah, who we hope will come and tell us that a time of liberation for all has come. Now, I want to reflect on the power of opening doors. The story of opening the door and saying, "Let all who are hungry come and eat," comes from the Talmud, from the 3rd century. A great Rabbi Huna, he would do that. He'd open his door. Whenever he'd eat bread, he would say, "Let all who are hungry come and eat." But before that story in the Talmud, we have just verses before another story about Rabbi Huna. When he received new medicine, he'd put a jug outside his door and pour that medicine into it and say, "Let all who are in need come and take this medicine." And so we see that we need to open our doors to make sure that people have the sustenance they need and to make sure that people have the medical treatments that they need. Both are of equal importance. On Passover, we open doors, but we remember a time when we had to close doors. We remember the time of being in Egypt, the 10th plague, where we had to close our doors and put blood on our lintel and our doorposts so that the angel of death would pass over our homes. There are times, sadly, when we need to close our doors to save life, to keep ourselves and to keep others safe. And that is this Passover. But there are so many ways as we close our physical doors that we can open metaphoric doors and open doors for others. There's this statement in Proverbs that says tzedakah, which means righteous giving or charity. It says tzedakah, charity saves from death. You see, when we give and open our doors and our hearts and our hands, we save the recipient's life from death. But we also save ourselves from spiritual death, from that spiritual flatlining that can come when our hearts become hardened to the fate of others. So this Passover, may we open our doors widely. May we, with the click of a button, share our resources so that others have the medical sustenance they need and the physical sustenance that they need. And may we also lift up the phone and uplift souls so that they can have the connection and the social sustenance that they need as well. The door is a symbol of Passover. May we metaphorically open it widely today, sustaining those we love so that tomorrow we can truly open those doors and hug and embrace and be reunited with our neighbors, with our friends, with our family, with our community. Have a beautiful holiday of Passover.